I want to introduce our next presenter. Unfortunately, she could not be here in person, but she did provide a pre-recorded video. She is a dear friend of one of our colleagues and will be discussing well-being exercises for individuals who may want to add a few minutes of exercises into their daily routine. So feel free to join along or just watch her video.
Hello and welcome. My name is
Yes,
Traci.
it's working.
I'm a licensed professional counselor, a certified addiction specialist, and an Eden Energy Medicine certified practitioner. I am so grateful to be here today to talk with you about the daily energy routine and how it can be valuable and beneficial for your health and well-being. I have been using the daily energy routine now for over 11 years and have noticed profound changes in my life. And when I noticed the changes that were going on in my life, I wanted to be able to bring it to other people. So at that time I went back, I studied with Donna Eden, and for 11 years now, I have been using it in my energy-based counseling, coaching, and hands-on energy work business, and have seen numerous shifts with people who have started to implement this into their life. So Donna Eden is a woman who has a very special gift, and she was able to see energy around people's bodies. And she had worked on thousands of clients and noticed there were certain patterns that were present in people who were in a state of health and vitality. And with that, she was able to develop these exercises that can be done in 5 to 10 minutes a day that can help your body maintain these patterns that can help bring your body's energy into a state of balance. So the three things she found out was that your energy needs to be moving in a forward direction, it needs to be crossing over, and it needs to have space to move. So each of these exercises comes in and addresses these different aspects so that you can get your energies also moving in a forward direction, crossing over, and having space to move. So with that being said, these exercises, as you can see here, some of them take 30 seconds, some take a minute, some may take up to 2 minutes. It's valuable to do these exercises on a daily basis because we're trying to repattern the body's energy habits into a new way of being so that they begin to flow this way just naturally and normally. So the more that we do these this energy routine and these exercises, your body will begin to create a new habit pattern of the energies flowing in these directions. So some people choose to do it once a day in the morning, some people do it midday, some people will break the exercises up throughout the day. But whatever you choose to do, any exercise that you're doing around these things will help to shift these energetic patterns in your body. So the great thing about these exercises, they can be done sitting, they can be done standing, and you can even modify to do them laying in your bed. I know there are some mornings where I was too exhausted to get out of bed, and I would do this whole energy routine in the bed before I would get up and start my day. So the first exercise I would like to show you today is the 4 thumbs. Now I'm going to start with the things I can do sitting down and then move to the standing up exercises at the end. So the first exercise I'd like to talk with you today is the 4 thumbs. So the 4 thumbs is going to boost and restore energy, increase strength and vitality. It will strengthen your immune system and get your metabolism going, and also work on grounding you into your body and into the earth. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to have you follow along with me and take your hands, put them right up here at the collarbone, go down. There should be a little notch here right before you hit your ribs. It may be a little tender. Just giving it a rub. You can give it a tap. This is a point that I use if I'm feeling tired midday or I'm feeling tired at night and I need an extra boost of energy. So just giving yourself a tap here, massaging that if it feels better. Next point, we're going to come right down here on the sternum, right over the thymus. We'll give this one a tap. This is one that I'll tap if I'm starting to feel like something coming on, if I've been around people that are sick and I need to boost that immune system. So I hope you all are following along with me there. When I'm working with young kids with this one, I may have them do like a gorilla thump here over this point too. So, choosing how to do these exercises, how it feels best on whether it's tapping or massaging. The next point's going to be on the spleen meridian. So you're going to come right under your armpit, go down right to about where your brow line is, giving this a massage here or a tap. You can tap under there. And remembering to breathe as we're doing these points. These points are getting energy moving in the body, and we're getting the energy moving in the forward direction. So now coming in right under your eyes and your cheekbones, we're going to massage this point. This one's the point that's really good for grounding. Just taking a breath in and releasing. And you can tap that point. So I'm going to go through these one more time with you. We're going to tap. This one's boosting energy, getting your energy going in the correct direction. Right over the thymus, tapping here, getting that immune system going. Under your arms for metabolism. And then again, under your eyes here for grounding. So, again, remembering to breathe. The next exercise is the cross crawl. In this exercise, there's actually some modifications we can do with this exercise. I'm going to show you the first one, and we're going to do it sitting down. You can do this one standing up again, or you can do it laying in bed. So with this, I know it's kind of hard to see where my knees are here, but we're going to take our hands and we're going to go like this with our hands and our knees. We're going to go 10 times, same side, and we're going to go 10 times crossing over. We're going to do 3 rounds of this, and on the last round, we're going to end with 20 crossovers. So I'm going to have you follow me. And so we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. And we're going to cross over 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. And same side, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. And crossing over 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Same side, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and 10. And you should be feeling the crossovers are a little bit easier now. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12, and 13, and 14, and 15, and 16, and 17, and 18, and 19, and 20. And so just breath in. And exhaling, releasing. So this exercise, as you can see, balances and harmonizes the energy, it improves coordination, and it clears your thinking. This, there are 2 modifications that you can do if this is difficult for you to do, or if you just need to do something a little quicker to get your energies crossing over, because this energy is about the crossover pattern. So you can take 2 fingers, put it right here between your eyes, and you can just draw figure 8s around your eyes. You can close your eyes and just breathe in and tracing these figure 8s around your eyes. Again, make sure you're breathing as you're doing this. And then one other modification for this exercise is you'll put your hand on a shoulder, and we're going to pull from shoulder to hip. So I'm going to have you pull and then pull across and down, and pull across and down, across and down. I like to do my exercises in like rounds of 3. So you can really choose whether the cross body pulse feels better, the figure 8s around the eyes, or if this patterning of the cross crawl or the marching is easier, or whichever one you feel you need at the time. Because if you just need a quick one and you're sitting in your car, that's a good one right there for you to do to get that crossover pattern going. And so The Wayne Cook. This Wayne Cook, it's a great exercise. There's a good modification if you can't do this first one that I'm going to show you. The Wayne Cook clears and focuses the mind. It helps you see from a better perspective, and it untangles inner chaos. So often, if I'm feeling really scrambled or hectic, this is the one that's my go-to. I also have used it with kids that have a stutter, and it helps with their stutter. And so you're going to take and you're going to cross your leg over your body like this. Take a hand, cross it over the top of your foot. Other hand, put it on the bottom of your foot. And put your foot on your knee. And we're going to breathe in and pull that leg back. And exhale, release. Breathing in. And exhaling, releasing. And one more time, breathing in. And release. And you may feel that stretch in your lower back when you're pulling this in. And we're going to cross the other foot over. Again, reaching a hand over to the top of your foot, reaching the other hand over to the bottom. So your wrists are crossing over top of your feet. So your foot is crossing over your leg and your arms are crossing over each other. And we're going to breathe in and exhale, release. Breathing in. Exhaling, releasing, and breathing in. And exhaling, releasing. Now, the modification to this exercise, you can put your arms out in front of you, and the backs of your hands facing each other, lifting them over so your palms are together, wrapping those fingers, and rolling those arms up. You can then cross your feet at your ankles. So your ankles are crossed and you've got this, and taking a couple breaths while you're here. And then unwrapping those arms and then switching direction, crossing your ankles the other way and rolling that arm up, and then taking some more breaths here. So what I would like for us to do now is we're going to put our thumbs together, our fingers together, and put them right up here at the center of our head. We're going to take a couple breaths here. Okay, so you can choose either of those two modifications. When I'm in the schools and I'm teaching kids this, definitely this one's the easiest one for them to do at the desk. Kids do that anyway, so it doesn't look strange in a classroom. Those are things you could be doing in public and no one's going to think anything of it. So some of these modifications are great if you're feeling like they need to be done when you're around other people. So this next one, the crown pull, this is great for like mental congestion, headaches, clears and refreshes the mind, sharpens the memory, opens that crown chakra to higher inspiration. I use it like when I'm getting ready to learn something. So what you'll do, you'll press your fingers against your forehead, and we're going to pull with some pressure right across your forehead. And I like to shake my fingers out. And we're going then just across the top of your head, again with pressure, whatever pressure feels good for you, shaking it off, bring it down around top of your head again. Now we're going to go down the back of the head, again with the pressure. And then your neck, making sure you're using pressure going across the back of your neck. And you don't want to use too much pressure, just enough to create some space. So this is obviously an exercise that's creating space for energy to move. And when you come across the back of your lower neck, you can come right onto your shoulders, hang off your shoulders here, release a little bit in the shoulders and the lower neck. The next set of 3 exercises are ones that I like to use in conjunction with each other. So we'll have the hook up, the zip up, and the Celtic Wave. So the hook up is one that does relieve anxiety, brings you into center, helps calm your body. It can help you if you're feeling dizzy or if you're feeling faint. And if I have some shock or surprise or like something like when I'm driving my car and something comes out of the side of my side view and just gives me a shock, that's when I'm going to use the hookup. So hookup's really easy and simple to do. You're going to take one middle finger, you're going to put it in your belly button, and you're going to take your other middle finger and you're going to put it right up here between your eyes. And you're going to lift up on both of them with gentle pressure and just being aware of your breath. And you may feel yourself want to yawn, or you can just breathe in this point. For me, when I get that big yawn that comes in, I know that that's just my body connecting up, and I know that the hookup's doing exactly what it needs to do. So the hookup, again, is one of the 3 sets of exercises. If I'm going into a difficult situation, a hard meeting, an environment where there's some pretty intense energies or where I feel there's some negativity present, I'll start with the hookup. The next exercise is called the zip up. The zip up boosts your confidence. It clears thoughts, protects you from those negative energies that may be around you in your environment. So with this exercise, we're going to just take our hands, we're going to put them together right down at the base, our pelvic area here. And we're just going to pull up just the center of our body, step our body, and exhale, release. So I'm going to have you guys follow along with me, placing your hands down at your pelvis area, pulling up the center of your body. It can be off your body or you can be lightly touching your body. And exhale, release. And breathing in. And exhale, release. And I'll have you do it one more time. Breathing in and exhaling, releasing. Okay, so the third exercise here that of these 3 that I like to put together is the Celtic Wave. So the Celtic Wave provides a pattern that boosts and strengthens our energy system. So we've got like an energy bubble around our body. You can think of it like as a spacesuit that really helps protect us from other people's energies when they're around us. And so we just need to make sure that this is woven and it gives us some space for our energy to be and other people's energy to stay out of. So with this exercise, I'm going to talk you through it before we get to doing it. This is going to be an exercise where you're going to stand up to do it. We're going to take a breath in. We're going to put our hands on our thighs. And then we're going to end up holding our hands together like this. Elbows are going to go together and your hands are just going to drop across like this and out. They're going to come in at your waist, go out at your knees, and then come back in like this at your feet. And then I'm going to have you fluff energy up, almost like you're fluffing a cloud up and over your body. So when you're ready, I'd like all of you guys to stand up if that's possible. Let's get this back here. And so we're going to take the hands, we're going to put them on our thighs, and I'm going to have you take a breath in with me. And then exhaling, releasing. And we're going to put our hands up so it's on either side of our face and our elbows are near each other. And we'll bring those elbows together. And then we're going to drop those hands out. We're going to bring them in at the hips and then out at the knees and then in at the feet. And then doing that fluffing up and just visualizing like that cloud dropping down the back of your body. So we're going to do it 2 more times. Hands up, elbows together. Drop those hands out, bringing them in at your waist, out at your knees, in at your feet, and then fluffing again like that energy just up and over your body and having it go down your back. One more final time. Elbows together, arms out, in at your waist, out at your knees, down by your feet, and fluffing that energy up and over your body. You can do these at whatever speed works for you. And just knowing again, if we want to do those 3 exercises really quickly together, middle finger in the belly button, middle finger up here, lifting up. We can hands down here, pubic bone, pulling up and out. And then arms together, elbows together. Drop those hands out, in at the waist, out at the knees, in at the feet, and fluffing that energy just up and over your body. So the next exercise is called Connecting Heaven and Earth. This opens up the meridian systems, connects the other energies of the body, and allows energies to flow through the joints. So this again is creating space for energy to move in your body. And so I'm going to have you again put your hands on your thighs, take a big breath in. This one's super good for joints like shoulders, elbows, knees, ankles. Hands together right in front of your chest. And one hand's going to go up to the heavens and the other is going to reach down to the earth. And as you bring them back down to right in front of your chest, knees are bent. And then you press the opposite hand up and down. So we're going to do this 2 more times, breathing up and down, up, down. And so then we're just going to fall over like a forward fold, hands down towards the ground and feeling that stretch in your back. And we're going to do like a figure 8 pattern like this, starting at your feet, going up your body, over your head, and just visualizing that going down over your back. And so one last exercise I want to show you today is one that is just my favorite one to end with. It's expressing gratitude. It's opening you up to the energy of the heavens to flow into your heart, into your body. I always think of gratitude as the ultimate state of receivership. So I like to end with this. I do this a lot of times outside at night. And so as you're standing up, you can just put your hands straight up in the air like this. And then you just open them up wide. Flex your heart up towards the skies. Bring your head back. And just visualize all that energy just rushing in through the crown of your head, down into your heart center, feeling that energy from the heavens gathering in your arms, taking some breaths here. And then when you're ready, just bringing that energy just into your heart center. And just taking a moment, just focus on that heart. So again, I just want to thank you all for being here today, for allowing me to share this information with you, share this routine with you that has done so much wonders in my life and people that I know. You can get more information on Donna Eden and the Eden Method and Eden Energy Medicine at edenmethod.com. You can also go to innersource.net and get more information. You can search YouTube and just type in Donna Eden's Daily Energy Routine, and you will find this whole routine that I took you through today in more detail laid out there on YouTube. You could do a web search for Daily Energy Routine PDF, and you can get this printed out, and it will give you step-by-step instructions for each and every one of these exercises that I took you through today. If you have any questions, again, my name is Traci Hagie. You can go to my website, indigomoonhealingarts.com. There will be links to all of these things on that website. You can contact me through there, or you can call me by phone, or you can text me if you have any questions. And thank you again. I'm so very grateful that you allowed me this opportunity to share this with you. I know it was fast. I would have loved to be there in person, and I hope you were able to get something out of this today. Blessings and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.